1, 2.
Honestly, we're going to bed. FTP will retransfer.
No, you guys are CPU. Next one.
Oh, the guys in mic check, we good. Anyone done mic? Anyone need a mic check?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check. I don't have anything white, or I would hold it up. I apologize.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hand out. Thank you. My pleasure. Hold those lights up when you're done. I gotta hand these out. Somebody do it.
Yep.
Yeah, how about a you get that?
Yes, I am. See you now.
Hey, Barry, Don Proctor, coming up on live 2. Everybody good? Anything yet? Well,
Feed stuff, so I couldn't get it.
All right, out of the air, I hear you.
all
You're
right.
good to go.
Sound, thanks.
You bet.
You good?
Got it. Thank you.
Everybody good?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Everybody good?
Thank you.
Keep going. All right. Okay. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3.
DVD to my. I was like, yeah. I cut you off. What were you about to say?
That's it. All right, appreciate you, Denisha. And now make sure you wait. Hold on, you want a picture now? Yeah, because you got pictures. Right. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah. I was getting it right down. So, all right. All right. Later.
Haley, how long is their postgame? You know?
Our postgame show? Oh, I have no idea.
You go straight into it though?
Huh?
You go straight into
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And if you had to run their stuff or
Oh, you know what? No. That's what. Yes, I think you do.
you gotta run what? Yeah.
And then they
That'll
start
give you
there,
some time at least.
right? A little bit of a break.
That was Watson.
Great, nicely, great guy.
I can't believe I talked to him.
Very easy to talk to.
Yeah.
Very easy. You can tell he's grown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't even been in there. No, he didn't get hurt.
Well, he was spicy.
Yeah.
I was like, when did you find out you were getting started? All right.
You had a pretty good game.
Yeah. Apparently when I went up there and did that mic check.
I was feedback.
Oh, no. I'm not saying it like that. Apparently they used that bump on Amazon Prime.
Oh.
I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
hey, we're live, look at the press conference. And
Oh.
my family all just kept like, you're just on the Amazon Prime. I was like, oh, that's cool. Do you need me to do that? Yeah, just say it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Good. Go back up there and said someone hired.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want. I don't.
H&M.
I'm turning mine up right now.
They bring it.
They say he's going. Haven't said yet. You back in the swing of things today? Yeah, I'll take those.
I will too.
Yes.
Mic level, right?
Mic level.
Yes, please. Thank you.
You got it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Not good. He never was. Yeah. Yeah. Several years. But they were sick. I didn't use for the I did 100 days. Yeah.
All right. As far as the injuries go, we've got a couple. Mike Dana strained his calf, and then I mean, really for the most part, that was it. Hardman hurt his ankle on the one deep one. Scantling had a little bit of a glute. All these guys came back in. Justin Watson on the onside kick hurt his shoulder just a little bit. So, but listen, all in all, great win. For whatever reason, we like to keep it real close with these guys, and they're a heck of a football team. So glad we came out on the right end of it. The crowd was phenomenal, and they just kept bringing it and bringing it. I thought our defense kept bringing it and bringing it, and especially the second half. Everybody, the thing I'm probably most proud of was we all stuck together, and nobody was pointing fingers at each other. And then you have the Watson and Watson thing too. One new player and one young player step up and make huge plays for us. So, and then listen, Boomer got to see his first game in Arrowhead. Huh? He's been doing it a couple of years. So I'm glad he's here. Anyways, with that, time's yours.
With regard to Jalen Watson, what told you this kind of thing wasn't too big for him at this point in his career?
Yeah. He had a good camp. You know, you saw him progressively get better during camp. He played obviously at a high level in college. So, I mean, back there. So he's played against good competition. You know, so I think it was probably Adam most of all just his progress that he made in camp. Good size, can run. You know, you saw that after the interception. That was beautiful. I've got to tell you, I thought our D line and offensive line battled like crazy. Our defense hit the quarterback, who is a mobile guy and a great player, to where he was a very sore guy by the end of the game. And I was proud of the guys for that relentless play. Also, Clyde, who's on offense. Clyde had some real good yards for us. Smart at the end. He went down there, so although we had to put there as a penalty on the play. Anyways.
That play was pretty pivotal from Jalen. I mean, how much did you feel the game changed on that? And you get to talk.
Yeah, well, it was big. I mean, you're down. I mean, they get another score. Whether they have 24. Yeah. So, I mean, it was important. Big play. Big play.
He said he was working at Wendy's 3 years ago, and now he's a player who has a chance at it. Is a lot of NFL team who has a huge play like that today. What does that say about his perseverance and determination?
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, I mean, he's a heck of a player. So done well.
So you mentioned turning things around in the second half after a rough start. What was your message to the guys going to happen?
So I didn't have to say much. I mean, the guys, we felt like we were shooting ourselves in the foot. We had a couple of hiccups on offense. We didn't do the right thing a couple different times. And it cost us in big situations. So we felt like if we could get back on track offensively, eliminate some of the mistakes, we'd be okay. Defensively, Spags just tightened everything up just a bit. The guys started challenging, and it paid off. So he made a few adjustments there.
The momentum shift there on that interception that got overturned on the replay. When you were watching that replay, were you like 100% that's getting overturned, or was it a little nervous?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was talking to the official when he was running down the field, so I kind of saw what happened. Yeah.
The Chargers, you guys are prepared for them to go to a lot of fourth downs, right? They ended up being 4 for 4, a couple of them late on the drive. Were you a little bit surprised that they weren't maybe a little bit more aggressive near midfield? Is that out of character for them?
No, listen, that's a little quick. I mean, last year it hurt them. So, I mean, logically, they kind of backed off that. So I'm not questioning that.
Question.
Yeah.
Prepared for them to do a lot.
Yeah, we were ready for that, but it's all right.
Maybe can you explain the reason you're kicking the field goal on 4th and goal there?
Yeah. I thought at that point, I mean, we had a couple things we liked, but I just said, let's kick it. Let's get points on the board, come out positive. Our defense was rising up, and, I didn't want our offense to have any letdown there if things didn't work out. So, I thought it was important and come out with points there.
So in games like this in the past, it seemed like Patrick would use his legs a little bit more. He's been a lot more patient.
Yeah, no, he did. He did it when he needed to. The thing he did, he had a couple where he could have gone and he had some nice throws. A couple of those throws were unbelievable that he had. So but I thought he did a nice job moving up and out in the pocket, which is new as opposed to just flaring out. So I did a good job with that. Good feeling there. But he was completing balls down the field, so that's important. Yeah.
The footwork has been a point of focus for him in off seasons previously. This is a guy that doesn't have a lot to work on. How much improvement have you seen as far as confidence?
Yeah. So those are the things you saw there, right, today. A couple of those, like I said, a couple of those throws were just incredible. Pushing up and throwing through traffic and getting his body in the right position. The ball didn't sail on him. Sometimes when your feet get out of whack, you lose your core there and the ball will sail. He kept all that intact on the move. So it was impressive. And I know he works as quarterbacks. It's like being a farmer, right? The work's never over. You just keep working on something. So all the way through your career. And when you stop, that's when it goes downhill real fast. So he's relentless with that stuff. And he always wants to know what he can do to be better.
Coach, you touched on it, but can you talk about your offensive tackles against those great defensive ends they've got?
Yeah, so those two ends are special that they have. We were able to get a little bit of the run game going early and kind of move things around just a bit. I think that possibly helped. And then our guys just bared down. And I thought I did a nice job with it as the game went on, particularly the second half. It seemed to get a little bit better. So.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Good. Thank you.
How everybody doing?
How you doing?
Good. Great.
Jalen, go through the emotion of that interception. Just all that plan, just how much you find it ends on that, how much you've been in your life.
So we knew they liked to throw switch routes in the high red. So me and Justin, we worked together. The ball just ended up in my chest, and I took it home. It was a surreal feeling. Just so grateful and blessed to be in this position. And I didn't even know what to do when I got in the end zone. That's why everyone seen me just standing there. But it's a moment I'll never forget.
Can you go over your past of working in Wendy's with your mom and obviously worlds away from this?
Yeah, just a very resilient person. Always been working for what I had. I was never given anything, and I think that gave me an edge on the football field as well. So I just try to carry that edge, show some hunger, show some anger on the football field, and let it out on the opponents.
Find out that you were going to start, and just what sort of reaction did you have?
Monday morning. It's really in this game of football, injuries happen. So everyone works hard. That's why it's so important to have a deep roster. And this year, fortunately, we have great draft picks. And I've just been working my butt off. And if a time came where someone went down, I was going to be ready and prepared. And that's what happened.
Could you sort of explain or give us an idea of what it's like to Mike Williams, what I would call athletic capacity?
Yeah, he's a big receiver, big body receiver. If a ball is in the vicinity, he's going to catch it. Him and Justin have a great connection, but it was fun. It was great competition. I look forward to playing them again.
Jalen, how much family did you have here? Did your boss at Wendy's show up here?
Yes, my mom showed up, not my boss at Wendy's, but yeah, I had about 10 people come to the game, so it was a great game for them to come to.
You talked before about your mom supporting you and how much that meant, especially during that time. I mean, is that something that comes to mind again on a night like this that's special in your life?
Yeah, I mean, every time I step on the field, I'm just super thankful, super blessed to even be in this position that the Chiefs took a shot on me, and I'm super appreciative of that. So I try to take advantage of every opportunity I'm given.
You mentioned that you ran away with the pick. You kind of stopped in the end zone and just looked up, and I imagine that was quite exciting. What's going through your mind as you're looking at all these fans?
I don't know. I don't even remember what happened at the moment. It was just all so surreal. I was just super thankful.
When you get that ball,
Whoa.
right, and pretty much the only person who's going to attack you is the quarterback. Right?
Yep.
So take us through the actual run back part of it, and what you don't want to get tackled by the quarterback, obviously. Right?
Yeah, we have a rule. DBs, you can never get tackled by the quarterback. So that was my first job, making a move on him, then just trying to race to the end zone.
How did it feel like Jeff Bezos in the building, all the guys at the Amazon game, Paul Rudd, there's a million stars, but you kind of stole the show tonight.
Oh, thank you. It was a great feeling, man. I'm just, like I said, again and again and again, I'm just thankful.
Yeah, have you looked at your cell phone yet? I'm just wondering if there's any
It's in my pocket and it won't stop going off, actually.
Talk about your resiliency. Were you going to go to SC during college?
Yeah, I was.
How that happened? How that played?
It was a great problem. Couldn't get in because my classes weren't transferable there.
What do you feel like prepared you most to perform this well this early in the season?
I'm being in shape. I really and truly feel like we worked the hardest out of anybody, and we have a plethora of receivers, different kind of receivers. So I didn't guard it. Many types of different receivers that give you different work, from Scott to Juju to MVS to even Trav. So coaches did a great job preparing us, and I feel like if I can hold my own against some of my teammates, I can hold my own against anybody.
What did it feel like just going to bed last night and getting up today, knowing that this was going to be in front of you against this quarterback on this stage? I mean, how did you process that, and what sort of emotion was that for you to handle?
I woke up knowing I was going to get a pick, honestly. I just knew, being a seventh rounder, having my first start, I was going to get tested a lot and early, and I just felt I was going to get one today, and that's what happened.
So when it came, it was just like no surprise. Huh? You were just there.
No, I was surprised, but I still knew I was going to get one, but I was super surprised when it happened.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Jeff.
You might go around
Go out
all the way.
Straight. Are you trying to go up or you trying to go to the locker room? Yeah, go hard. Right Right, yeah. Yes, Sam.
I don't know. Did they say who else?
Patrick.
Chris Jones.
That is arm tight to his roof lifting. Kelsey?
Watson's right here. Chelsea's standing behind.
Veteran moves.
Veterans.
Veteran moves.
He saw that. I was like,
I have some questions for you. What's it like having two children? How much cuter is your daughter than your son?
oh man, you could have asked him again. Oh. I was gonna go through that. I forgot that.
Jalen already got it.
Right. I mean, if I put on like a regular t-shirt and like
Oh. No, it's Patrick's coming.
I mean, it's training.
Is there a seat next to you?
Yes. Thanks, Chad.
Gotta go home and record the podcast.
It's gonna be like 2:30.
Makes sense.
But I would for some reason.
They know it's right. Had a good game tonight, obviously, the pressure that you felt in the first half, the halftime, did you all do?
Yeah, I mean, we did. I mean, pretty much the first half we were trying to protect, get the ball out fast, and do stuff like that. I just thought in the second half we trusted in our O line. We gave them a few chips, a few receivers hitting, tight ends, kind of doing stuff to help them out. I thought they did a great job of giving me that time, enough time to make those throws. But that's a great defense, and I thought we battled and found a way to get the win. Yeah, I mean, we just hung around. I think that's the biggest thing. The defense kept us in the game. Our offense, we didn't play our best football. And I think the defense, that was huge for them to keep us in that game, make some plays, get points on the board, and then just give us a chance. And I think with a young defense like that, to see that this early in the season, I think that's going to carry us the rest of the way.
When a big game like this, the touchdown tonight was scored by Jalen Watson, Justin Watson, and Jared McKay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that says something about you guys as a team with maybe some backup guys when we start.
Yeah, I think that's what we said going into camp. It's going to be everybody. It's not going to be one guy. the Justin Watson came in when McColl was a little banged up, and he got McColl's route, and he won against a Pro Bowl All Pro corner. And so for guys like that to make their imprint on the game, that'll help us out as we get into these tough games like this. That we can get touchdowns and stuff like that from everybody.
Patrick, you mentioned the offense not playing as fast. You guys as a team obviously have some stretches where offense can't even see it very fast. Is that a quality that has to carry over year to year? That's something you learned?
I think it was something where we've had guys that have been in big games. So we know how to not let it overwhelm you, not let the moment of when it's not going well, like just change it. And I mean, when you get down 10-0 and 17, I think 7 against a great football team like that, sometimes it can get away from you. But I think guys kept it in perspective. We scored when we needed to score. And I'll just keep reiterating, I'm so proud of those young guys on the defense, man. Like, you just don't know until you get in these situations. And some games like that where the offense played like we did today, because we didn't play our best football. A lot of times we lose those games, and for the defense to keep us around, it's a big step, I think, in the right direction.
Patrick, what did you see from Jalen Watson in camp that would maybe be ready for this? And after that, can you elaborate on the meaning of that play and what you saw?
Yeah, first off, he's confident. I mean, that's big on your corner, because I mean, you're gonna get beat sometimes, and you're gonna have to step back up. It's very hard to throw go routes on him. I mean, I know Mike made a great play on that one where he kind of one-handed it and got it back up. He's a big, tall corner, physical, gets his hands on you, but he's fast enough to run. He's someone that's made plays. I mean, whenever his number has been called, he's made plays, and in the end, he has the right birthday. His birthday is September 17th, so I think that works well for him too.
Did you get specifically to him after the game?
Yeah. I talked to him, and I'm having a little birthday party on Saturday, so I said it's his birthday party now because of the way he played.
You faced defenses like this before, and you've been a lot more mobile than you were today. I feel like you're trying to be more patient.
Yeah, I mean, I try to trust in the offensive line. I think they did a great job, and there was times where I was going to run and guys popped open. I think the one that Trav, I was getting out, I was thinking about running, and Trav was wide open. You got to work on him going straight sometimes. I know he usually makes guys miss, but just turn and go straight and get in the end zone. The one to Watson, same thing. I was scrambling about to get ready to scramble. Guy got open. And then the one down in the red zone. I mean, a lot of big plays happen where I was getting ready to scramble and run and do stuff like that. But I mean, defenses know. I mean, they know that I can run as a quarterback, not a running quarterback. I can run as a quarterback. And so they account for that, and they do stuff, and they have guys that are ready to come up and make plays happen. And whenever it's there, I'll take it. But if there's guys on the field, I'm gonna get it to those fast guys and let them make plays.
When an interception, that looks the way it does everybody, and then it gets overturned. Is it somewhat more satisfying when you make the defense pay on the drive of the touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I'm living right because I had a couple interceptions that got called with flags, because I mean there was flags, and then that one got overturned when it hit the ground. Yeah, whenever you get that second opportunity where you're gonna go back out there, and they'd had the ball 17-7 with the ball already in the red zone, and getting another opportunity to go back out there and score, you have to capitalize on it when you're playing great football teams. And so it was a great job as an offense that we found a way to score on that drive. I just got to stop giving them even chances. I mean, it's just too close sometimes, and I want to make sure I get better at that.
Patrick, on that, we talked about it last week in Phoenix, but when you look at this game as a big game, you all here the last 2 years at home. What's the biggest takeaway in the manner that you all came back and carried out in Indianapolis?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, they beat us the last 2 years, but the starters didn't play on one of them. So I mean, they beat us last year at home, which is a big game, week 2. It kind of made us kind of go into a bad spot where we kind of lost a few more games, I think. And I think this year we found a way to win it. That's going to be a team that's going to be in the playoff picture. I mean, a team that has a chance. They're Super Bowl contenders. They have a great defense, great offense, great special teams. So to find a way to win and keep that home field advantage, I think it was huge, and it'll be something that we look back on at the end of the season and say that was a big win for us.
Patrick, that first touchdown when you okey-doke tranquil, and then you pump fake to get the defender's hands up and then slide it between two. How much of that is just instinct, and how much of that is you, like, are you out there thinking through that play, or how much of that is just you reacting?
Yeah, when I was scrambling to the right, I think I can't remember who it was. I was about to throw it, and it closed, and then I put my head down. I was getting ready to run, and I broke the tackle from Tranquil, and just out of the corner of my eye, I saw red just pop across the thing, and so I was just trying to find a way to get it to Jarek, and I think those guys do a great job of it. I mean, all the guys are great on that scramble drill. We work on it. And I gave it to him. He ran tough, got in the end zone, and it was a big play in the game.
You mentioned some of the offensive struggles. The point of focus for you has been the pocket and footwork. And it seems like you're a lot more confident than you did earlier. Just how much more comfortable you're feeling footwork-wise in the pocket as you go here?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was. I could have been better today. I think I was better last week than I was this week. So even with this long weekend, I know it's still early in the season. I'll probably go back and work on that. You just can't lose it whenever you're playing against a good pass rush. I think that's when you have to be the best at it. And they were obviously doing some games, and they have guys that are going to win. I mean, they're some of the best pass rushers in the league, so they're going to win sometimes. But I have to keep trusting the offensive line. I thought they did a great job of battling the entire game and giving me enough time to make the throws when I needed to.
2 games in 5 days, just how much of a relief is it to get through it with both wins in hand, and then looking forward now, how fortunate are you to get that little rest that you know,
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. I feel like it was tougher just this year because especially with new guys, you kind of need that week to prepare and get that game plan in because you're trying to add a lot of different stuff. And when it's later in the season, you can go back and pull from plays that you've ran already. And to be early in the season and have to throw in a whole new game plan on a short week like that, for the guys accepted the challenge. We had a couple miscues here and there. I think that's what hurt us in the first half a lot. But I thought the guys stepped up when we needed to, and glad we get this break now, and then we can kind of get back in the normal flow of things.
You mentioned the interception that got overturned. First, take us through the play, and then what were your thoughts as you were watching the replay? How confident were you that they were going to overturn?
I mean, you never know. I mean, I think that you saw the ball hit the ground. You saw a little bit of movement, but they have been a little bit more lenient on letting the ball move, and if the guy gets his hands underneath it. So you hope that it's called no return, obviously. But on the play, they got me. I mean, they were all game. They were playing one coverage, and out of nowhere, they threw me with a shell coverage with the corner who had been playing, just kind of getting out of there the whole time. He dropped down and played cover 2, and so it got me. I mean, I don't throw it just straight to guys most times, and so but got lucky enough that it bounced around, hit the ground, and I was able to get another chance at it. I'm sure PFF will have me with a low grade for that, but I'll keep it rolling.
All right, thank you.